Welcome to my first video recap. A little nervous. Let me move this. A little nervous, but if you are here from the Facebook group, hi. If you just found me on YouTube, there's a link to the Facebook group somewhere on my page, and I am Jelly. Like probably many of you, I've been watching a lot of reality TV, especially during the pandemic, and I did a little weekly recap that people loved, so I decided to make videos so that I could share more with you guys. But anyways, let's get right into it. So I wanted to go into Miss Trunchbull and Dances with Wolves, or John and Christiana. I'm gonna need a Native American community, like an actual Native American community, to come out and claim this guy. Because, like I said, he looks like he bought what he wears in the culturally insensitive aisle of the Party City. And I don't think he, like, okay, I'm not a person, who the fuck am I to say who's Native American or not, fine, but come the fuck on. I know some fake ass shit when I fucking see it, and it's starting to make me uncomfortable. It really is. The Native American people have gone through entirely enough to be portrayed like this in the media. Anyways, the fact, listen, he took in both her mom and her crackhead sister, which, good for him. The man is a fucking saint, because I wouldn't have, but whatever. And, well, great for him. But as soon as he did that, Christiana disappeared. To me, that just seemed like a setup. As soon as she knew that she had him and that she was going to take care of them, she was like, bye, I'm out. I'm going to go get fucking high. And when she was done, she called him. His little ponytail ribbons. Did y'all see his little fucking ponytail ribbons? You cannot tell me. He's got these two little pigtails, and I picture her as Miss Trunchbull, and she's just fucking spinning him out of a fucking park, and he's just like, ah! Maybe that's why he took the ribbons off. I don't know if you guys have seen Matilda. If you haven't, you should. Oh, it's Halloween season. You definitely should fucking go and watch Matilda. But it looks like Christiana's just gonna go back to jail, which, I mean, wasn't it expected? Like, not just from her, but like pretty much everybody just saying that she's gonna go back to jail, because, I mean, they all call her a crackhead. The lady can't even sit down and have a fucking meal. Like, honestly, who wouldn't want to smoke? And she's married to fucking John. She got married in the back of a pickup truck. They almost consummated it. They almost consummated a marriage in the front seat of a 1995 Ford F-150. Like, yeah, if anybody's life would lead anybody to smoke crack, I think it's hers. But anyways, you know who else life would lead me to smoke crack? Fucking Sean's fucking life with his stupid ass. I don't know if I'm supposed to curse, but whatever. This stupid SOB is standing outside that fucking courtroom, just like, oh my god, I really hope the Destiny shows up. Fucking, it doesn't show up, I'm gonna lose out on $50,000. Oh, my horns. I'll put on my horns. Happy Halloween. He put up $50,000 as collateral for coochie that, let's be honest, is probably not even worth $5. And he's standing, and is he just realizing it now? And then he let her go and get fucked up. Listen, you can call it kidnapping if you want, but if I put $50,000 as collateral on you, I will Black Snake moan your fucking ass, Christina Ricci, and I'll be fucking Samuel L. Jackson, and I'm gonna tie you to the heat of my house and just look at you like this. Because there's no fucking way in hell that I would have let this bitch walk out and take $50,000 out of my pocket. He has fucking 6 kids. Like, imagine having 6 kids and fucking this Beetlejuice looking bitch is your like main fucking priority with 6 fucking kids. Like, I've never in my life seen anything like it. Woo. Okay, so then the fact that he still wants to propose to her also to me is still like mind blowing. Like, there's really a stupid idiot out there for every person smart enough to scam them. He's like, I really hope she shows up, and he's talking more about proposing to her than the $50,000. Like, homeboy. And then did he say during that whole thing that he had spent $100,000 on Destiny? The girl doesn't even look like somebody spent $50 on her, let alone $100,000. $100,000 on what exactly? Smudge black dollar store eyeliner and clothes from Victoria's Secret pink. $100,000 $100,000 on Destiny. If you're watching this and you're out there and you got $100,000, okay, I think she's going in there real confident that she's just gonna be let off, but I wouldn't be too sad if they just, sent her ass back. I mean, you know how sometimes they say that sometimes you dodge the bullet and sometimes the bullet dodges you? If they send her ass back, that's the bullet dodging you. Like, she was beating his ass like 2 episodes ago. Send her ass back to jail. Boo. Alright. Dylan and Heather. It's a Chucky doll and Roger from American Dad. Like, literally. I don't know why you guys keep saying that he's hot and he's hot and he's hot and he's hot. I don't see it. Maybe his body's nice, but his eyes are like social distancing. They're 6 feet away from each other, and I just don't see it. I just don't see it. He's the cross between the sloth from fucking Ice Age and Roger from American Dad, and maybe the baby from Ice Age, if they had this weird threesome and had a weird felon baby. Heather just freaked out and did all that extra dumb shit just basically to end up back at Aunt Diane's house. And I feel sorry for poor old Aunt Diane. Like, she's obviously old as dirt. And and she's letting this crazy psycho bitch live in her house. And she was just nice to the kid and just freaked out and said, we're leaving right now. And the poor lady, she's on like an oxygen tank. Like, should you even aggravate that? Like, should you really even aggravate a lady in an oxygen tank? And she's letting them stay in her house. So she did all this running around, all this yelling, all this screaming, you know, put the miles on her car, wasted all that gas just to end up back at Aunt Diane's house because the parole officer is there. Then when the parole officer, they cut to her fucking ugly crying, like, like, bitch, if they send her to jail, that's all your fault. Why are you fucking crying? You were jealous of little poor old decrepit Aunt Diane, who probably can't even get moist. It's probably just like dust out of the cooch. And you freaked out, got jealous about it, and here you are, crying because you're a fucking psychopath. And then they went inside and proceeded to get it on at Aunt Diane's house. And first of all, ill. And second of all, ill. And third of all, like, poor little Aunt Diane. Like, can we just get her... We just gotta go funny. Everybody throwing $5. Everybody watch the show. WeTV match. And let's send poor little Aunt Diane to a nice nursing home in Florida, wherever she wants to go. I don't care. It's her nursing home, and she could live out the rest of her life with her oxygen and a fine pool boy away from this fucking mess, because she definitely deserves better. Lindsay and Scott. First of all, I still cannot get over the fact that they had sex. Like, there is no amount of money. There's really no amount of anything, like, that would get me personally to fuck Scott. Just the lip alone, I wouldn't be able to get close to. So whatever Lindsay's getting from him and whatever she's gonna get from him, she deserves. But now, I don't know if it was a quote from a book that was her inspiration to get out there and scam, or if that was her own plan to scam. But she should have never written that shit down. Who writes something down like that? And if you're trying to scam an old man, especially one as old and grown to Scott, it's real simple, baby. It's 1, you take all his money, and 2, you leave. Bye. Memorize it. Or if you're like, if you get down like Lindsay, you, how that song go? You get that bread, that head, then leave. Peace out. Like, I don't know what part of that she had to write down. And what part of that she would write down to an extent that somebody could, that he could just find it. Like, even if it's just from a book, like, but if you notice, Scott's acting real different since he got the cooch. And now he don't really even care if she leaves. And she's on the phone calling like, oh, can I change my address? Can I change my address? Can I change my address? Like, to go where? Back to her mom's house? Just to stay. Like, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't got nothing, girl. You ain't got 2 pennies to rub together. You ain't that smart. You ain't that cute. You better stay on that train until it gets to the next station, baby, because shit. I don't know a lot of men that putting up with your devil ass. Right, for just a quarter piece of coochie? Bye. Right, so. Grandpa Tyrese and Chanda, I swear to God, if anybody I have ever ghosted in my life, I had to find a camera crew to find me, to call me, to have me call them. I don't think I would have the, I don't think I would have the like the gall to fucking do it. Like, the whole point of ghosting somebody is to just kind of like peace out. So big ups to Chanda. Honestly, she's the only smart one here. She got out of jail. She saw him in that blue suit. We're gonna get into it. She got out of jail. She saw him in that blue suit. She took her little possum raccoon jacket that he bought her, her little suitcase. I'll probably close that, let's be honest. They're probably not even that cute. You Scarlet Man dress? Did y'all see that jacket? You know them clothes was not that cute. Got her little chicken wings. Her $200. And got the F up out of there. Like she should have. So much respect, girl. You did what you had to do. And she got her $200. And she got the hell up out of there. At this point, Chanda's the only one that I like. I don't care. I don't care. Hate me in the comments. I don't care. First of all, why do we need the image of Tyrese in the gym with his 2 little dumbbells, just like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5? Like, bye, Grandpa. Hang it up, Grandpa. Put it away, Grandpa. You ain't cute. You ain't cute. That's what you're not calling. But he just looks so forced. Like, that man ain't working out no couple times a week with his 2 little 25-pound dumbbells. Just and on and if we work out, we won't get dumped. If we work out, they ain't gonna dump us at the bus station. If we work out, boop boop boop. Should've not worn the suit. Boop boop boop. So they so he's been calling and texting and she hasn't answered, and the whole camera crew had to hunt her down to get her to call him back. And they were like, what was the problem? And she said that it was the blue suit. And I agree with her. I would never have called him back after that. First of all, Okay, fine. It's big royal blue. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Like, you got a 70-year-old man wearing, maybe he's not 70, whatever. You got an old man, you got grandpa, you got a grandpa wearing a baggy suit. Like, he would have made a better impression just showing up in jeans and a t-shirt. Look at fucking Sean showed up with tacos he made next to the toilet in the hotel room. But he had he's wearing a baggy suit that's like 8 times too big. It wasn't even tailored right. Like, not only was it baggy, but the pants were up here. He was wearing a suit with capri pants. A grown man with a suit and capri pants that was entirely too big. And then they're asking him about it, and he's like, oh, I'm still gonna wear my suit. Then you still gonna get dumped, then you still gonna get left, and you still gonna get left on red, old man. Isn't it hard enough? Isn't it hard enough? Why would you live your life like that? Why would you make life harder for you? Like, isn't it hard enough to date and get out there and do whatever it is that you have to do? But now you're just sitting here making your own life harder for yourself for no fucking reason. Just next time, wear a button down and some jeans. Fucking idiot. I don't know if I'm supposed to curse or not, so maybe I can. I don't know anything about it. Okay, so Maurice and Jessica. Can I just say I hate them? I hate them. I hate Jessica. I really do. I hate her face. I hate her non-existent lips. I hate how she talks. I hate Maurice. I just think they're two a-holes. Just two big a-holes. Now, but they're pregnant, so they have a little mini a-hole on the way. That's nice, I guess. So, Maurice goes to her parents' house, and they're welding something. Now, I don't know exactly what they're welding or why they would be welding, but hey, reality TV. And they're welding something. And all I hear is Maurice talking about, like, oh, I'm gonna take care of the family. I'm gonna provide. I'm gonna be the provider. I'm gonna take care of your daughter. I'm gonna provide. I'm gonna provide. And I always hear him talking about providing, but I have not seen the man fill out one single job application. I have not heard him once talk about getting a job. I've heard him talk about violating his parole. Oh, I saw him pee on the side of the road. Not once have I heard him talk about any way that he's going to provide for his family. I mean, I have heard him walk into a house paid by his woman and say, oh, look at my house, and stretch out. But I've never heard him once talk about how he's figuring out how to pay the bills in that house. I hear a lot of talking. I don't see a lot of doing. I mean, I see a lot of welding. I don't see a lot of doing. And I think that's what annoys me the most. And I mean, Jessica's an idiot too, let's be honest. But you just got out of jail. You went straight to now. I was finding it gross that these people just get out of jail and they just have sex out of nowhere. Like, wouldn't you want to take them to a clinic first? Like, you want a lifetime of hepatitis for 20 minutes of a little bit of D? But anyways, the only thing I've seen him provide is D. He's like, I'm gonna take care, I'm gonna take care, I'm gonna take care. And I'm tired of seeing him talk about needing and begging for a role model. Like, you're 30 something, dude. You're closer. You're knocking on 40's door. What do you need a role model for? What do you need a role model for? Just stay out of jail. Just get a job. That's it. That's all you need to do. You definitely don't need to look up to nobody. And then he tells her dad that she's pregnant. I would have felt some type of way. I would have definitely felt some type of way. Because why would he open up his big old mouth? He just gotta blab. Gotta talk. So he tells her dad that she's pregnant. And, can I just say, I loved it. That man just was saying that he looked sick. I was expecting him to throw up. I was like, yeah. Can you imagine you work your whole life and you have a daughter, you have children, and you give them everything. Your daughter is educated. You know, she makes good money because she can pay for a whole house. She can do anything that she wants. She marries a man in jail that she doesn't know. Life is ironic. And the man is just sitting there, like, he looks like he's about to either poop his pants or vomit. And people are like, oh, why would he give him the $1,000 to save face? Obviously, with him and all his friends, like daughter's married a guy who spent 7 years in jail. Who she married, who really she's only known in real life for a couple months, and she's knocked up. I mean, at least get her the proposal. And where did he pull out the $1,000 from? Also, does he just keep $1,000 in his welding kit? Is that his stash? But anyways, that seems to be about it for this week's Love After Lockup. I haven't watched 90 Day Fiancé yet, but when I do, I will probably do another one of these. If you liked it, like and subscribe. If put down any comments, anything that you think, and I'll see you guys again.